Hey, welcome to Unleash Your Tennis. In today's lesson, I'm going to break down the serve of my favorite tennis player. He is the winner of 20 Grand Slams and he's still going strong at the age of 37. By now you should have guessed it, he's none other than Roger Federer. Are you ready? Let's dive into today's lesson right now.
Hi guys, this is Joel from Unleash Your Tennis. Right, in this video I'm going to analyze my favorite player of all time. He's none other than Roger Federer. Right, so I'm going to highlight the key points of a great serve so that you can take away and optimize your own serve. Before I give my analysis, I would like to give credits to Essential Tennis for posting this video clip on YouTube. Alright, thanks for sharing. Alright, here we go. Now, first of all, let's look at the ready position of Federer. Right, he's known to be very relaxed and calm on the court. I can say that for his serve as well. Right, so look at the both hands. Now let's look at the both hands. His both hands are together here, looking relaxed. He's holding on to the continental grip, and this is the perfect grip for the serve, no doubt about it. Right, his tossing arm here is straight and relaxed. Okay, now let's watch his first move. Right, let's go. Now notice that his shoulders and hips are turning, right, during the first move. Right, the shoulders and hips are turning, and both hands starts to move. The tossing arm is gradually going up and is straight. Okay, let's look at the tossing arm. It's gradually going up and is straight. Now, as the tossing arm is going up, notice that the knee bend, the knees are bent as well. Okay, so this is the rhythm that we want. Tossing arm going up and the knees are bending as well. Okay, and look at where he releases the ball. He releases the ball somewhere around, probably around the eye level. Okay, so let's take a look where he releases the ball. There you see, it's around here. Okay, so this is where he releases the ball. Alright, now let's look at the racket hand. Okay, the racket hand at this stage is straight, the racket is being pulled back, and the palm, look at the palm, is facing down. Some players have the palm facing up around this stage, and eventually you're going to push the ball. Okay, so this is not what we want. Okay, now let's look at the trophy pose. Okay, right there. Right, this is my favorite pose, the trophy pose. Okay, the trophy pose is a pose where all good servers need to have, and I encourage you to practice this pose such that you are very familiarized with this. Okay, so let's take a look at this pose. At this point in time, the tossing arm is straight up, pointing to the sky. The ball is already released. The shoulders are nicely tilted. Okay, let's look at the shoulder here. It's nicely tilted with the left shoulder above the right shoulder. Then the next thing, let's look at the racket hand. Okay, let's look at the racket hand. Oops, sorry, let me draw again. Let's look at the racket hand here. Okay, Now the racket is being pulled back and brought up to this position. You can see that the racket face, okay, okay, is behind the head. This is a checkpoint for you if you are holding the continental grip. For most players holding if you are using the Eastern forehand grip, you will see the racket face is flat, facing the sky. But in this case, if you are using the continental grip, the edge of the racket is pointing to the sky instead. Alright? So this is what I meant. Right? The edge of the racket, okay, is pointing to the sky. Okay? Next thing, let's look at the elbow. Okay? Now you can see the elbow here is adequately spaced out, getting ready to throw the racket up to the ball. Some players tend to have the elbow too close to the body, and this causes a lot of tension. Okay, so we want to have some space here between the elbow and the body, alright, so that you are ready to launch and throw the racket to the ball. Okay, now let's look at the lower body. Okay, let's look at the lower body. Let me highlight for you. You notice that the knees are bent. They are not bent too low, such that it is like a half squat. Right? You see Federer's knee bend is slightly bent, right? And you can see is in a very power position, ready to launch himself up to the ball. Alright, so remember, for the knee bend, it shouldn't be too low. Right? In fact, I encourage you to bend just a little bit, right, so that you have the explosive power to launch up. Okay, let's move on to the contact point. Right? So let's see how Federer contacts the ball. Alright, beautiful. Okay, now you can see his upper body is uncoiled and he's launching himself up towards the ball. Right? Look at how the legs drive himself up. Alright? Now I want you to think of launching up towards the ball, because too many players are contacting the ball straight on. When you think of launching up and providing you are relaxed and on the continental grip, the racket drop will occur naturally. Alright, so launching up, and you see with a loose hand, the racket drop is there very naturally. Alright, look at the racket drop here. Okay, so it will happen naturally when you launch yourself up and have a loose and relaxed hand. Okay, next. Okay, let's look at the contact. Right, you see Federer throwing the racket up towards the ball. Okay, now at this point I want to highlight that he is actually brushing the ball up. Alright, now in real speed, it seems like Federer is smashing the ball down. Right, that's because he has superb racket head speed. Okay, but in slow motion, you look at the contact, he is actually brushing the ball up. Right, let's take a look. Right, and the racket swing is actually going towards his right side. There you go, his right side before going down to his left. Okay, let's take a look again. Brush the ball up, racket going from the right and then coming down to the left. Okay. Next, let's look at the finishing. Okay. As he finishes the contact, notice that his left foot is landing inside the court, and the right leg, let's look at the right leg, is kicked up to maintain the balance. Okay, and his eyes are looking at the ball, and he's ready to play the point. Alright, so Federer has one of the most beautiful serve out there. Okay, so I want you to watch the video again and grab some key ideas to apply on the serve. Remember, you do not need to copy exactly how Federer serves. Pick one or two key ideas here and apply on the serve. You'll definitely see some improvement in your overall serve technique.
I hope you receive a ton of value from this lesson. Now, since you're a keen learner of tennis, I want to reward you with a fabulous freebie. If you have been wanting to learn how to serve or improve your serve so that you can play a good match with your friends, then this reward is for you. I just launched a free tennis serve course and you can sign up for free. There's no strings attached, no upsell, no gimmick, just awesome content for you. If you want to learn a professional serve, just click on the link below in the description section and sign up for the course. As usual, if you have any comments, feedback, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. That's all from me today. I'll see you in the next lesson.